It's no surprise that the Sahara Desert has yielded its fair share of bizarre discoveries. With its vast stretches of sand, it's the perfect place to conceal all sorts of things. Today, let's dive into some of the most unusual finds that have emerged from beneath its sandy depths. Here are 20 of the strangest things uncovered in the Sahara Desert. Number 20. The Pyramids of Meroe. The Sahara Desert spans multiple countries, many of which once housed pyramids. One such site is the Pyramids of Meroe in Sudan, discovered to be incredibly impressive and among the most magnificent found. Although many associate pyramids with Egypt, these were built by the Kingdom of Kush, a wealthy and powerful empire. Unlike Egypt's massive pyramids, these were smaller, made of granite and sandstone, and built in the Nubian style with steep slopes, standing between 6 and 30 meters tall. The desert sands have helped preserve them over time. Historically significant and a major tourist attraction, these pyramids were lost to the shifting sands until archaeologists uncovered them, making their rediscovery a significant event. We're fortunate these ancient structures have survived. Number 19. Vav and Namus. You've probably heard of the center of the earth, but let me take that phrase and show you the literal center of the Sahara, Vav and Namus, a volcano in Libya. This strange place is an oasis inside a volcanic crater, about 4 kilometers wide and surrounded by a stark 10 to 20 kilometers stretch of dark ash that contrasts sharply with the desert's yellow sands. The name Vav and Namus means the crater of the mosquitoes, and it's fitting since the lakes here are a haven for mosquitoes. However, the water in the oasis is freshwater, unlike nearby salt lakes, making it an important stop for ancient caravans. While visiting isn't easy, the breathtaking views make it a unique and unforgettable destination, if you can handle the mosquitoes. Number 18. The Walking Whale. At first, this may sound like nonsense, but I assure you, it's not. In the Sahara, there's a place called Wadi al-Han, or the Valley of the Whales, named for the numerous whale fossils found there. So many fossils have been uncovered that it's now a UNESCO World Heritage Site. What's truly remarkable is that many full skeletons have been discovered, revealing that, millions of years ago, these whales actually walked on land. Some fossils even have their stomachs intact, which is rare in the fossil world. For a long time, scientists wondered how whales evolved this way, and these fossils provide the missing link. This discovery changes how we view both ancient whales and the Sahara, which, near Cairo, was once a much more hospitable environment with water and plant life. Over time, the climate shifted, and the whales adapted to ocean life. It raises the question, what other fossils might still be hidden there? Number 17. Libyan Desert Glass. This might be one of the strangest, yet coolest, things on the list because of what it suggests. Imagine driving through the desert when your tires suddenly hit something that crunches. Sand doesn't make that noise, so you stop and step out, only to find yourself standing on glass. While sand can turn into glass, it doesn't happen over time or naturally in large quantities. So, what's going on? The answer is Libyan desert glass, created by meteorite impacts. The heat from a meteor hitting the desert is so intense that it instantly melts the sand into glass. Some believe this glass could be millions of years old, formed by meteorites from space. These sites often align with impact craters, showing that space may have given us one of Earth's rarest substances. Number 16. Eye of the Sahara. I've shown you the desert center before, but have you seen one of its eyes? In the western desert, you'll find the Eye of the Sahara, a massive rock formation that looks like an eyeball from above. It's 50 kilometers wide and visible from high up. While many theories, including one about Atlantis, have circulated, scientists have explained it as an uplifted geologic dome, with layers of sedimentary rocks exposed over millions of years by erosion. These layers can reveal Earth's history, much like tree rings. So, this formation is not just visually striking, it's a geological wonder. Number 15. Ancient rock art. I've shown you the desert center before, but have you seen its eye? In the western desert lies the Eye of the Sahara, a huge rock formation resembling an eyeball from above. Spanning 50 kilometers, it's visible from high altitudes. Though theories like Atlantis have circulated, scientists explain it as an uplifted geologic dome, with layers of sedimentary rock shaped by millions of years of erosion. These layers reveal Earth's history, like tree rings, making this formation both visually stunning and a geological marvel. Number 14. Cave of Swimmers. The Cave of Swimmers in Libya, believed to have ancient rock art dating back over 10,000 years, offers intriguing depictions of humans appearing to swim, along with images of animals like hippos and giraffes. This cave's name comes from the swimming-like figures, which may hold symbolic meaning. At the time, people lacked modern communication methods, so these drawings served as a form of storytelling and historical record. While the exact significance of the images may remain unknown, they provide us with a glimpse into the past and the culture of early humans. Number 13. Timbuktu. Timbuktu is often seen as either one of the strangest or most historically significant places in Africa. As a child, whenever I asked my mother where we were going, she'd jokingly say Timbuktu, which always annoyed me. In modern culture, Timbuktu symbolizes a distant, almost unreachable place, overshadowing its rich historical importance. Located in the Sahara Desert, you'd think a place like this wouldn't survive, yet it thrived. Timbuktu's golden age is largely tied to the Mali Empire, where it became a major trade hub and a center of learning, including a vibrant book trade. Although it has since declined, it remains a UNESCO World Heritage Site, ensuring its preservation for future generations. Number 12. Chad el Djerid. The Sahara Desert does have water, but not all of it is safe or desirable. One notable example is the largest salt lake in the Sahara, possibly the biggest in all of Africa, depending on who you ask. It's nearly twice the size of Utah's Great Salt Lake, showcasing its vastness. This area, including the nearby town, has been featured in many films, including Star Wars, making it the earthly home of Tatooine. Driving around the lake, you'll be struck by the vibrant colors and rainbows. Despite being one of Africa's most inhospitable regions, its beauty is undeniable. Number 11. A massive crocodile. It's been a while since I talked about fossils, so here's one not from a whale, but a crocodile. While Egypt is known for its Nile crocs, this one is enormous compared to today's crocs. This giant croc was almost 10 meters long, earning the name Mammosaurus rex. With its size and long snout, it's believed to have been the largest croc ever to live in the ocean. Yep, this croc was a sea dweller, likely an apex predator in an ocean that once separated Africa and Europe. Its skeleton was even taller than the average human. Thankfully, these massive crocs aren't around today, but modern ones can still pack a punch. Number 10. The Nab Tapleh. Now, let's move from the eerie to the mysterious, focusing on Nab Tapleh, an archaeological and astronomical site in the Saharan Desert, over 7,000 years old. As the oldest known astronomical site, its purpose was to track the summer solstice, helping people predict the arrival of the monsoon season. The real wonder lies in how these ancient people designed this site to meet their needs, an achievement that still puzzles us today. It's a vital part of history, and places like UNGO help preserve this fascinating legacy. Number 9. The Lost Army. Throughout history, Africa has seen countless battles, wars, and the rise and fall of empires. Among the relics scattered across the sands is the mystery of the lost army of Cesus, a legendary Persian legion that vanished into the Sahara. Ancient Greek historians wrote about this myth, but in 2009, discoveries in the desert shed new light. It turns out the army wasn't lost, they may have been buried alive by a deadly sandstorm. With 50,000 men, the desert consumed them, leaving their fate a haunting mystery. Number 8. Spinosaurus. In this section, I'll be discussing dinosaurs, specifically the Spinosaurus, the largest carnivorous dinosaur ever. It made the T-Rex seem small in comparison. One of its most intriguing features is its possible semi-aquatic nature, suggested by bones found in the Sahara. This would explain the unique fin on its back, unlike any other carnivorous dinosaur. If true, the Spinosaurus was a terror both on land and in water. Thankfully, we don't have to face it today. Number 7. Raft 40 Kitty Hawk. Africa is rich in history due to the many battles and wars fought there, including World War II. A striking example comes from 2012 when an oil company discovered a World War II-era RAF P-40 Kitty Hawk. This plane, part of the Lend-Lease program, was used in the North Africa campaign against the Germans. The story goes that the pilot, needing repairs, crash-landed it in the desert, possibly making a soft landing depending on speed. Number 6. Huge dinosaur bone. In Nigeria, a legendary dinosaur hunter has uncovered various dinosaur bones in the Sahara Desert, some leading to the discovery of previously unknown species. In 2022, he ventured into the desert with the goal of retrieving 25 tons of bones buried beneath the sands. The task was incredibly difficult due to the harsh environment and dangers from bandits. However, the risk was worth it for a groundbreaking discovery. Number 5. Gabbro skeletons. Here's another discovery by the same man. He really gets around. This time, he helped uncover a site once part of the Green Sahara, a vibrant area that existed long before the desert took over. Over the last 5,000 years, climate change transformed the region. The skeletons found at Gabbro suggest a thriving society, with many intact remains indicating a significant burial tradition that offers a glimpse into life in the area long ago. Number 4. Lost fortresses. Over the years, many things have been buried in the desert, but some discoveries are truly surprising. For instance, when researchers began surveying the Sahara Desert from above Libya, they uncovered over 100 ancient fortresses. These fortresses, once part of the Garamantes civilization, were buried over time by sand. The sheer number of these structures is astounding, and it was thanks to oil companies mapping the desert that archaeologists made this incredible discovery. Number 3. Lost rivers. The Sahara Desert, vast and barren, seems devoid of water. However, a Japanese satellite has revealed otherwise, using radar to uncover a massive river system hidden beneath the desert. Stretching over 500 kilometers across Africa to the coast, this discovery raises questions about the ancient landscape of Africa, its impact on past civilizations, and the possibility of many more hidden rivers. Number 2. The Tenor Crater. If you enjoyed the story about the meteorite, you'll love the tale of the Tenor Crater. Located in the desert, it's believed to be the site of a meteorite impact that occurred long before dinosaurs walked the earth. This ancient event sparked debates over its origin, with some suggesting it was formed by a volcano. However, after analyzing the rocks at the crater's base, experts confirmed it was caused by a massive impact. It makes you wonder how many meteorites have struck this area over millions of years. Number 1. The Saharan Horned Viper. The Sahara Desert is home to many creatures, and one you'd want to avoid is the Saharan Horned Viper. This snake is nocturnal, hunting at night and hiding in the sand during the day to stay cool and blend in. Its venom is deadly, so if you encounter one, stay far away. There's no hospital nearby in the desert. That wraps up our look at the strange discoveries in the Sahara. Were you surprised by any? Or maybe there's another odd find you'd like to share?